obviously, is, you know, I'm not going to group Mexico in there, but for 64, for example, South America is rapidly developing as a really scary region, especially Peru in particular.
Wow.
Like, forget about Japan versus America. Peru versus Japan is what everybody's thinking as who would be like the best region.
That's great. I had no idea.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. These, I guess, the non-English speaking countries, you definitely got to watch out for. You definitely got to watch out for them. America might have the most spotlight time more than anything else, but there are just so many hidden killers from so many different regions.
I thought America was going to be like the NBA. I thought we were just going to have the best players too. Turns out we just got the NBA coverage.
Yeah, it's like men's soccer in America. We got that coverage, and then you go worldwide. It's like, well, this was a mistake.
I don't even watch the Olympics anymore, bro. Why aren't you watching your team? Because I know what's going to happen.
It's gonna be bad. Hey, man, we win in swimming.
Yeah. You care about
Phelps.
swimming?
Michael Phelps is pretty
When's the last
cool.
time you went swimming? I'm out.
When was that pool? When was that pool party? I couldn't remember.
When's the last time you played soccer?
Pretty recent.
See?
Pretty
Because it's
recent.
more important. No, I'm just Whew, that almost didn't work.
I know.
I was ready to be like, actually, I haven't played soccer in like 5 years. I don't know where I was going to go at that point.
It's all right. It's like, well, improv classes are not paying off right now. It's okay.
And we have a Rob. Okay, Rob versus Dark Pit.
I think Eon actually hit me up on Twitter whenever he found out that I was going to be here. So good to see him, actually. A face to the name.
That's always a pleasure.
And this is what we were touching on previously. Holy being, of course, Ally's little brother.
A solid Rob main in Brawl where you had less tools, let alone in this game. And this matchup is relatively explosive, but in a very odd way. I feel like Dark Pit's, the buff to the side B kills so much earlier now that you hit a button on the ledge, that's your stock, don't go above 80. And if you do, be afraid. And that gives up the mix-up of all the grabs, and then he has multiple jumps to try to spike you with down air, which, by the way, Sakurai, if you're watching, multi-jump characters should not have spikes. All right, I just, disclosure. But at the same
Kirby,
time,
though. He needs it, man.
he's at least jump slow. Rob, at the same time, has so many tricky ledge setups that he can kill you, like, really early. And then when he is losing up throw up air 70%, you can be gone, just like that.
You talk about the buffs that he received whenever he changed the medium. It's going to be really interesting to see what Eon has. Let's take a minute to talk about Dark Beat as a character overall and some of the tools that he has to combat what Rob's going to be putting out.
He has a bunch of aerials to kind of stuff Rob's nair, which a lot of people are unfamiliar with. Wow, that down air would have been so good if it hit. Which most people are unaware of, so they kind of get hit by nair, not realizing they can just challenge it. He has quite the combo game. If he gets a grab at low percent, it's, what is it, up throw, up smash, up air, some weird janky thing that only pit mains know. But most importantly in this matchup, he has a reflector. Very few characters have a reflector, let alone one option to just reflect, and another that reflect, and then super armors an attack if you hit a button afterwards. And I think that's really what he's going to want to try to make use of in this matchup.
So, in a nutshell, I think that we're going to be seeing Eon getting a lot of capitalization really from his on-stage play. But whenever we're looking at Holy, it's going to be primarily about that ledge play, I think. Not counting, of course, the up air, which is so insanely strong. And just as I mentioned it, Holy uses it to even up the stocks immediately.
Wow. He was so low. But that's the matchup. You have to always fear Rob's grab. And that's something you never had to do prior to this up throw up air thing. Oh, good stuff right there. Coming from deep with that one.
Was not expecting it, but now Holy has maybe a piece of data going forward. We're knowing now, because Aeon recognizes he needs to get out of the corner, he might be playing a bit risky to actually make that happen.
Good jump right there to avoid Oli's up air. And Oli's stage control is so well, even though, oh my goodness. Don't put him down.
And what did we talk about that
Put him
ledge
down.
overall?
And the turn of events there was so unfortunate. So Eon was, first the match started, it was relatively even. Eon then just started etching out a lead more and more. And then it was like, all right, good stuff, Eon. You have him on the ropes. You know exactly what you're going to do. You're looking like you're going to win this game. Holy got that up throw up air, and it seems like Eon's confidence got shot off of it. Because he stopped playing the same confident game. He stopped going for the same things he was doing. And then Holy he preyed on it. He ate it alive. He took stage control. He started tacking on damage. Just really good performance right there from him.
Now, something that we touch on whenever we talk about Ally is how good he is at downloading his opponent. And Holy, of course, he has those same cheats. There's a good chance that his download game is pretty fierce as well.
One person, though, might be on 56K. No, I'm joking. And the person that's on 56K clearly isn't Eon, because right now he has been 54%. He clearly saw something that he recognized, and that's why he was like, I still will go to final. I know what I did wrong. I'm going to get this victory.
And you touched on the fact that Pitt actually has a pretty decent combo game. The fact that Rob is such a big body only, I think, exacerbates that.
Oh, smart stuff of Holy. Eon tried to jump out there waiting for an air dodge to go for a spike. Holy just saw it a mile away and threw out that forward air and got some free damage.
I think with side B again.
That move shouldn't be that safe. He finished and then shielded like right after. All right, Eon trying to get back on the stage.
And the patience there from Holy. I honestly would have thrown the top out. That was what Eon was expecting. But he decides to wait instead.
He completely called that charge smash attack and just grabbed it. His confidence is definitely back, but it might be gone again. Oh, luckily is able to evade the up air coming through from Holy. And he might be out of that percent range now, and this is a whole new game, a whole new matchup at that point.
Oh, down air connecting on the ledge. Still giving Eon a shot to recover.
All right, side beat back, tries to be nice and safe, but not safe enough. Holy catching him with that back air right there. At 111, definitely in kill range, but if he just plays it nice and steady, he can walk away with a clean 2-0.
At this moment, because he's so far down, he's prone to swinging. This is going to give Holy even more openings to put on the extra credit.
This is the guy right there. Is he going to be able to get an edge guard? But he does it prematurely. Now he has to worry about Holy on the offensive.
Tense moment. Is this the moment where you really got to worry about the ledge at this kind of a percent? I'd really like to think so. And so for Eon going forward, he has to choose his opportunities to maybe go off the ledge a bit more sparingly. Holy is on the verge of getting this 2-stock at this point.
Yeah, it seems like at this point, Eon's just overextending himself because he desperately wants to kill Holy. And Holy being the veteran player that he is, he's aware of this. He's being a lot more defensive, and he's just not going to give it to him. You're going to work for every single kill against this player.
Oh, that neutral air. Again, Eon is forced to recover. Holy is just doing a great job being so patient. He knows he holds all the cards right now, and he just doesn't want to overextend.
All right, and is Eon going to go for it? Good weight right there, but the tech coming in, he didn't hit him with the right hitbox.
Oh!
Holy was ready for that an hour ago.
Just the coverage there because he was falling with that back air. What could he really have done to get around that? Maybe drop off of the ledge, but that itself is just so insanely risky against Rob.
It's